You're probably wondering why I was running like a maniac through campus, wearing a hoodie, untied sneakers, and hair that looked like I just got out of bed. Well, let me explain. Hi, I'm Layla, a university student, and this morning, I made a big mistake. The day started off pretty chill. I woke up around 9:30 a.m., thinking I had plenty of time. My exam was tomorrow at least. That's what I believed. I stayed in bed a little longer, scrolling through my phone, replying to texts, watching a few videos, no stress. Around 10 o'clock, I finally got up, made myself some coffee, and sat at my desk to study. I thought, let me check the classroom number for the exam, just to be ready. So I opened my laptop, logged into the university portal, and there it was, staring me in the face. Exam, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Wait, Tuesday? But today is Tuesday. I looked at the clock, 10:18 a.m. For about 3 seconds, I just stared. Then I screamed, "Nope!" I jumped from my chair so fast I spilled my coffee all over my notebook. No time to clean up. I grabbed my bag, student ID, and ran to my closet. Still in pajamas, no makeup, hair, a disaster. I threw on whatever I could find, hoodie, jeans, sneakers, and dashed out the door, ordering a ride from my phone as I ran down the stairs. My hands were shaking in the car. I kept repeating in my head, I can't believe this. I can't miss it. I studied too hard for this. I arrived at the university around 10:46. I ran like my life depended on it, up the stairs, dodging confused students on the way. At 10:57, I reached the exam hall. I was sweating, out of breath, and honestly still in shock. I showed the professor my ID and whispered, "I'm here for the exam." She gave me a calm smile and said, "You made it. Please sit at the back." I sat down, heart still racing, and looked at the paper. It was the subject I had been reviewing all week. Luckily, my brain was still working just barely. 2 hours later, I left the exam room completely drained, but also proud. It wasn't perfect, but I made it just in time. Since that day, I double-check every date. I even set calendar reminders and alarms, because one tiny mistake turned a quiet morning into absolute chaos. So here's my advice to every student. Always check the schedule. Always set alarms. And maybe don't scroll TikTok before breakfast. Thanks for listening to my disaster story. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a long nap and a chocolate bar.